Recently, for months, players have been complaining about the game and their developers. Especially Quell, but because she's the principally developer, they complain. And even though I've been kind of ignoring, I have been seeing everything. And now, I know why are players complaining too much, or why are we such a shitty fandom. I'll be focusing on things like Dandy's World and its community, players' opinions, the gameplay itself, the updates, and the problems of Quell's lack of communication. So, welcome to a new video of Dandy's World. How funny that I'm using a recent Dandy's World gameplay for this, but it is necessary to talk about this. What is happening with Dandy's World? That's a great question. Well, there's nothing happening in the game itself, but I'm talking about the fandom. Lately, they've been complaining a bit too much about Quell, the gameplay, the characters, the mechanics, the updates, and even the Discord server. What is happening with Dandy's World? It's a question that I have been thinking about. Dandy's World has their prime like every game, but obviously like every fandom, the Dandy's World fandom slowly became the worst. Let's not talk about Undertale. But why is it so hated? There are many reasons, and every single one of them is stupid. The gameplay is repetitive, so it is many other games. The fandom is toxic, weird, and problematic. There is always a nice part of the fandom. Yes, maybe like the fandom can be toxic. Some people in the Blush Crush are toxic, like those Blush Crush pebbles. Sometimes in the fandom, people are problematic, like Doma, or people straight up weird. Obviously, this ruins the game's image, but that doesn't mean everyone is like this. But obviously, many fans are toxic and cringy. And about the gameplay, yes, maybe it is repetitive, that maybe it's the same thing every single run, and that maybe it's fun with friends, I agree. But that doesn't mean it's like shit or boring. But that doesn't mean you have to hate on it. And talking about Quell, yeah, she's not the best developer. Maybe her updates or developments for the game aren't that nice or cooler, but the fandom is always criticizing about everything, like everything. That's why we are a shitty fandom, because we can't be never grateful about something or anything. And in the Discord servers, every Dandy's World fan server needs to be problematic, or something, or in the Blush Crush server, every single player is toxic and really rude. Quell these days barely gives us any updates or news. And for the May video thing, the updates were separated. Well, this maybe helps the fandom be excited, but I find it unnecessary. And we don't really know anything still about the tune of the week. What is the point of having a tune of the week? They wouldn't even know when it's the next tune. Like, I understand that maybe they just started, but they even leave us without any new news about the next tune of the week. They say the next tune is a non-main. Which one? Cosmo? Roger? But yeah, Quell hasn't spoke of what I know and continuing talking about the game. This game has a skin problem. We have many skin than characters. I have 214, but with the golden skins from Christmas I didn't get, and plus the future ones, 220 skins. We have 39 tunes, 56 trinkets. Why is there many fucking skins? And why are they giving skins to Shrimpo? He's the most useless tune ever. And even with the skins, they don't even have effort on them. Like, if you're going to give us many skins, at least put some effort on them. Because why are the Christmas golden skins just some recolor with yellow on them? And literally, they stopped putting effort on skins since the Halloween event. Like, for example, Brusha, every skin she has, it's a recolor of the first one. The most decent one, I like it's the Easter one, but still a recolor, boring and unoriginal. But we are weird too, because people in the VC runs are just straight up weird, uncomfortable or rude, toxic, annoying, and bossy. There are many stories where different people did weird things in Dandy's World, VC runs, or calls. This ruins our image, and even Quell is mischaracterizing her own characters. We barely have lore, story, personality, mysteries. Like, everything is plain, empty, boring, and everything is like one word. Shelly is supposed to be ignored or forgotten, but that doesn't even show us in her dialogues. She seems pretty stable even. Well, I'll just leave it here. This is everything I wanted to talk about. In the next video, I'll talk more. See ya!